I need a tool for cutting a fish hole. Can I...
For a bottle of propane, I'd drill you a 12-inch fishing hole.
I caught a 9-inch bluegill yesterday.
That's a nice one.
Why did they call bluegills bluegills?
Because they have blue gills.
Not that blue. More like bluish black. And that's only the tip of the gills that are even that color.
But that wouldn't roll off the tongue, would it? Bluish black gill tips.
It would be more honest, that's all I'm saying.
Since when are you so worried about being honest?
Since yesterday, when I caught that 10-inch bluegill.
Yeah, my grandfather always said, you catch more fish when you keep the waxies warm. He always used to take them out of those tins, kind of looks like a chewing tobacco tin there, and he'd stick that and tuck it right in the cheek of his mouth. The only problem is, he got this strange look on his face when he'd forget and swallow.
There's a lot of crappies in this lake, but sometimes it takes a while to find them.
How much are crappies worth in the fishing derby?
I forget. More than bluegills, less than perch.
The big money's in the pike, anyway. They're worth $20 an inch.
Yeah, but you're not likely to catch them without the right gear.
I got it covered. I bought 2 dozen shiners in the bait shop.
What kind of rod do you have?
A Pike Meister XL. It can handle a big pike.
But is that auger going to cut a hole big enough for pike?
Maybe not for really big ones, but if I can catch even a couple little ones, I'll be able to afford a power auger for tomorrow.
Good plan.
I'll give you some bait for 2 fish.
Guess they're not biting on this end of the lake.
Now, what makes you say that?
Well, for one thing, that fisherman back there has obviously gotten bored with the fishing. He's juggling to pass the time.
But did you see what he was juggling?
He had a set of green juggling clubs.
Those were frozen walleyes.
On second thought, maybe this end of the lake will be good. But I wonder why he was juggling.
Probably ice building up in his brain.
Ever notice that you hardly ever see women out ice fishing?
Yeah,
I wonder why that is. Maybe they're not hardy enough.
that's not what I heard. I hear most women don't go ice fishing because they're sane.
Who told you that?
My wife.
That figures. What would she know?
Well, she is a psychologist.
Not a very hardy one, otherwise she'd be out here fishing.
Come to think of it, I've never heard of any psychologist going ice fishing.
If I got a deal for you, I'll give you some hot cocoa and $100 for your heater and
So what's the limit?
There isn't any.
Really? We can catch all the fish we want?
Yep, and there's no minimum size.
Since when?
The way I heard it, the lake has some exotic species of crustacean in it, and the state is going to poison off the whole lake this spring to get rid of them. And then they'll restock the lake. Since all the fish are going to die anyway, they suspended the minimum size regulations and limits.
That must be some really awful crustacean. Is it that rusty crayfish they've been talking about?
No, this is something new. I can't remember what they call it, but I guess it's 30% rustier.
Caught a couple of perch so far, but they're only 5 inches long. Not worth keeping.
say a fisherman got so cold out here one day that a couple of his fingers froze solid.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And then his fingers broke right off.
I wouldn't doubt it.
And then he used them for bait and he caught a huge walleye.
I wouldn't doubt it.
You wouldn't doubt it? The last guy I told that story to was sure.
Do you have any of those magical mystery lures?
No, I'm not wasting my money on junky lures like that.
I hear they're actually pretty darn good.
Have you seen them? They look stupid. I've never seen anything in the water that looks like that.
Maybe that's why they work.
Go buy some if you think they're any good.
Kate's all sold out of them. I'll give you a perch for 2 of your crappies.
Looks like you got a lot of fish. Let me add that up.